Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Wednesday, so it's whip and chat time, so grab a drink, grab a project and come and sit with us. Me and Riley are stitching, Ellie's on her phone. Typical, I would say teenager, but she's not quite there yet. Oops. I was working on my Munsters, which is the first stitching I've done this week so far. Monday was just, I don't know, just busy helping Tyler and stuff, and by the time I got done I was just exhausted, tired, and I've got a knot. There we go. So I didn't manage to get anything done on Monday, and then this morning I've done a bit of the Munsters. Well, it's not even this morning, it's afternoon. I tell lies. So, but right, I wanted to get this out for the whip and chat just because it needs some love in this next couple of weeks. I need to get it finished. So we opted for this one today, and I've just done that wrong. It's there. So we had drama yesterday. Riley got a piece of glass in his foot. I am forever telling him not to go in the garden with nothing on his feet. I know where the glass has come from. It was just, I had a slight accident in the kitchen last week. All my trays and my dishes, like cookware, stay in my oven. So like before I put the oven on, I have to empty the oven and take all the trays out and the Pyrex dishes. Anyway, somebody had put them away in the oven at some point last week. Well, it would have been Friday or Saturday. I think it was Sunday I broke it. Anyway, somebody put the dishes back in the oven but had balanced the Pyrex dish on top of a loaf tin. So as I pulled them out, the Pyrex dish slipped and just shattered into a million pieces on my kitchen floor. So I just think I managed to get most of it, but there was probably some on my clothes, and that's probably got transferred outside and then fell off, which has then ended up in the bottom of Riley's foot. But I tell you, it was the tiniest of shards. It was no bigger than the end of my tweezers. I got it out, cleaned him up, put him a plaster on. It's all right now, but we're still waiting for an appointment for Ellie's ankle. Her 3 weeks are up, I think, next Monday in her boot, so I thought I would have had an appointment by now, but we'll wait, we'll see. If I haven't got anything by Friday, I shall probably give them a ring. I think it's time it came off anyway. She's had enough. I need that one. And getting up and down the stairs. Do you know what? She's been on crutches now for like 7 weeks or so. And only yesterday did I have a sudden thought, because I'm a muppet. Transporting her crutches up and down the stairs every time she wants to go up or come down. It's just a nightmare. And then only yesterday did I think, do you know what? I've got my pair of crutches still, because I've never remembered to take them back. So why doesn't she just have mine for upstairs and leave hers at the bottom of the stairs, so no one has to carry them up the stairs for her, and then when she comes down she can leave mine at the top of the stairs. A and pick up hairs that are at the bottom again. It's only taken me like 7 weeks to think of that.
Which is one too long.
But it's made things easier the last day or so, And then I've had loads of video calls with my eldest. His little boy today isn't very well. I just think he's maybe an ear infection. He's running a temperature. He keeps pulling at his ear, which is quite normal for an ear infection. And then he's just not himself, he says. He's still smiling. He's not a miserable unwell. He's quite a happy. Yeah, he just looks tired. You know, when they're ill, you can just see it in their eyes, can't you? Their eyes are like a little bit droopy and sad. But he's not an unhappy unwell. He was smiling and squealing, as he always does. We had a socially distant visit from them this morning. He left Logan in his pushchair on my front path, and him and Courtney were outside the gate, and then obviously I was in my front doorway, so all restrictions are supposed to be being lifted on the 19th, against all advice from the public health and whatever. But, you know, I will still be wearing my mask. I'm not, bothered what anyone else does. I shall still be keeping my distance. My brother's doing the same as well because his wife's epileptic, so they don't want the risk of it being brought into their home. So it will still be, socially distant. Pop by. I mean, he dropped by Sunday. He texted me on the Saturday and said, I'll be round on Sunday, obviously distant, to drop off an album that him and my sister-in-law have put together. I knew it was coming. I just forgot on Sunday, so I was in the middle of trying to lift Ellie into the bath when I get a shout up the stairs. Your brother's here. So he stood on the outside of my fence. Where's that? He handed me, it's up there, an album. It's like in a little box. It's got Scrabble tiles glued to the front that's got my mum's name, which was Judy. It's got Mum. I think it's got Judy across the top. Then I think to this side it's got Nan, and then on the bottom this side it's got Mum, because obviously she's a Nan to like my kids and obviously my brothers. Obviously. And it's an album full of pictures that we've all kind of got. Like, I sent them pictures of what I've got, of pictures of my mum. My dad also handed some photos over for them to copy, which they did. And then obviously they've put this album all together. And at the moment it's sitting up on my unit, and I never thought to get it down. So I will probably show that to you guys on Sunday when I do my floss tube. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's got ribbons, ladybird, the little ladybird. They're little wooden pieces. And they're I think they're for card making and that kind of thing. Well, she lovingly, my sister-in-law, glued a few of them to the top. And then when you open the album, it's got all the photos that I gave to them, that my dad gave to them, any that my sister had, And they've put this amazing, amazing album together. One for me, one for themselves, and one for my sister, of course. and it's just honestly, it's a tear-jerk moment, as they call it. You know, we've all got very limited photos of my mum, just because she didn't mind her photograph being taken, but if she caught you taking it, she'd just give you the look. So any that we've got, you know, it's they're rare. So between us, we've managed to sort of bring out a whole bunch. So that's going to be a keepsake for me for the rest of my life, which is lovely. The thing about my sister-in-law is her and my brother are what you call high school sweethearts. And after many, many, many years, they kind of found each other again and they've got married. So she knew my mom. She lived in the same road as we did when we were all kids growing up. You know, we could see her house from our kitchen window. So she knows my mom, and she knew, you know, what we all thought of her. So it was something she really wanted to do for us, which, bless her, was so, so lovely. I did tell her she didn't have to, but she said she wanted to, so. And she enjoyed doing it as well. What's the matter?
I don't know where to go next.
Why have you done them?
Yeah, but it also looks weird. This must have not gone out far enough because this part's ended up on the end.
You might have messed up then.
So I might have to take these out too.
Hold on.
But then that will touch that. And I don't
Let me just check it. Hold on one moment, guys. Let me just mark my stitches.
Oh, someone started down here.
No. Hold on a minute. 1, 3. Well, that's correct. Wait. Then that one. Yup. I think Ellie's made a mistake. Let me get a minute. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. That's correct. So I'm not sure now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Forgive me, guys. I'm just kind of... Okay. That's why, right?
Why?
You started them.
I didn't start that. Ellie started down there.
Hold on. So, this is so hard. We've done... And there's 2 there. There's only meant to be 1. Look, you've shifted it over by 2 instead of 1. So that's thrown the rest. Actually, that's in the right place. Hold on. It's 3. I think that's 3. Then 2. Then 1. Yeah, that's ended up in the wrong place. Yeah, it's down to that. There started in the wrong place.
Because you said Ellie already started.
That's too many there. There's meant to be 2 short on that row.
So I've got to redo all the stitches?
No.
What do I do then?
Stick an extra one in there and just join it back up. It'll be okay. Stick one in that hole. It won't matter. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Where was I? Right, okay. So yeah, I think I'll show you that album on Sunday when I do my floss tube, just because it's up there at the moment, out of the kids' way. I've got some more threads on the way. So I have ordered now the fabric and the threads, only for the first let of the threads of the gamer sale that I'm doing for Tyler and Riley. Yeah, so they're on their way, so I can start that this week, which I am doing with one of my subscribers. She liked it as well, so she asked if we could do it together. Yes, of course. And we're going to do a video chat at the same time. Being as I don't need pattern keeper for that one, it's all on paper. I don't need my tablet because my Facebook and my pattern keeper are on the same tablet, so that'll be okay.
Where does it go next?
Now you've got to...
I would say go down there, but there's a slot here that's not filled in.
Oh yeah, you need to jump to there. In this square here, look, this square here, this one, you need to go into the corner, the fourth hole up. Look, count the bottom one as 1,
1,
2, 3, 4.
So right there.
Right on the edge, look, 'cause it's on the side. So count the fourth hole, including the hole on the line. That's that one. I've always been not shy, but sort of. I'm weird when I have to talk to someone on the phone that I don't know. I've just never liked it, to be honest. I don't know. So me video chatting with Paula's going to be weird, but I'll get over it. It just, even though like we've been chatting via Facebook and email and whatever for so long, you know, it's just I've never spoke to her face to face, so it's a bit
Awkward.
Weird. No, not awkward, because we've, crikey, the messages we've exchanged is, you know, a lot. So it shouldn't even be weird. Not awkward.
That's what you were going to say.
No, because it's not, if I didn't know, if I had never spoken to her at all in any kind of fashion, then yeah, it probably would be awkward, but I have. We've communicated loads.
And my leg's stuck to the sofa.
Oh, wow, that's what you get when you sit on a leather settee. I say leather, it's faux leather, but still, you stick so well when you've like got no t-shirt on or something. Careful, you knock my frame.
Sorry.
1.
I'll be back.
Okay, Miss One do 1. So yeah, although I'm nervous, I'm excited. We get to sell it together properly. She says, and I get to hear your beautiful English accent. And I'm like, you think an English accent is beautiful? I think it sounds quite boring myself. The variations to the English accent, you know, like we call them Mancunians, the people from Manchester, they have a different English accent to me. And then you've got the London accent. Theirs is way different. I don't even know where that is. I'm lost. Oh, no, there. So, where am I at the moment? Jump. Nope, I'm still lost. Why am I having so much trouble? Aha, that's why, so I need to jump. Aha, that's there, which means... Ah, yeah, there. Tell you what, it's taking me ages to find where I am sometimes.
I might stop stitching them.
Okay. Got on your tablet or something, it's fine.
Wait.
You need to mark off what you've done though. I'm sorry, he keeps knocking the frame. Just mark off what you've done. Did you get the pen out? Yeah, you did, it was on there. You've knocked it and it's fell. Jump down and see if you can see it. It's probably rolled under the settee, to be honest with you. Because if it's fell right down there, it's rolled. Oh, you guys have moved as well.
It's not there.
Get another one out the pink case and there's two of them. Oh no, the other one's already fell down here, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Everything's just been falling everywhere. It's chaos.
Need to find out what's happened. Wait, no. I forgot stuff in my backpack.
Ah, Riley.
There's a little hoop in my...
Stuck it in your fabric.
Yeah, there's a little like cup in my fabric, so I went and put it in there.
You Wally. Mark off what you've done then so you know. Because I know what it's like coming back to something and go, well, hang on a minute, I haven't got that bit on my pattern keeper. So I didn't mark it off. The favourite thing for me to do is mark off what I've done on pattern keeper without ticking the tick, and then I've switched colours, and then because I haven't ticked the tick, everything I've just done has been erased.
Sadly, I don't have pattern keeper.
I know.
I have nothing to get it.
That wouldn't go into pattern keeper anyway. That'd have to be put... I think you could put it in manually, but that's a lot of work from what I've heard. So... Then when that fabric arrives for the gamer sale, I'll actually be stitching it twice simultaneously so that I'm keeping up one with the other as I stitch. So I'll stitch a bit on the one and then I'll drop down and stitch that same bit on the one below. And the last piece came out this Monday. So that sale's actually pretty much done now. I don't think everyone will have finished it yet, but the last piece came out, so... You know, it's all out there now. But they have said it is still available. I've lost my scissors. This is what you get when you move everything. Sorry. One day I will have to show you a picture of my stuff that sits in the corner over there because it's just a mess. I don't even... Oh, it's there. Ugh. Yeah, it's just a mess. I am itching to get into my outhouse inside the house. It's like an indoor shed. I need to learn how to plaster walls. As soon as I learn that, I can go and plaster the walls in there. And then... Now I'm lost again. I'm here. Ow, it's my knuckle. Here. So I've just done that one. So the middle one. And then I can paint the walls and then we can start thinking about storage and shelves and like a workbench, I suppose. And then all my stuff can be moved. I've acquired a lot of things.
Over time.
And I've got even more stuff, you know. I bought a new pattern yesterday. I've seen everyone doing... I think it's called the mini sunflower cottage, or even the regular version, just the sunflower cottage. And they're kind of all selling it, so I quite like it. It's quite a funky, no, not funky, vibrant is what I was trying to say. It's quite a vibrant picture, so it's been on my wish list. So I went ahead and just bought it yesterday. I've already got some fabric that it will fit on, because as you can now see, I've trimmed off the side of my Once Upon a Fairy Tale because it had quite a lot of excess fabric. So it's moved again. So I trimmed off the excess, and it's actually plenty for the mini sunflower cottage. So I've got the fabric. So all I need to do now is order the threads, which will probably be next weekend now. But I'm so excited. Ow. It'll just be another whip to add to the many. I think I counted them, and I think, I've got 17 active whips. I have got 3 charts waiting to be kitted up, and the fabric bought. Or is it 18? No, it's 17. Oh, yeah. It is 17, and I've got 3 waiting to be kitted, so that'll make it up to the 20. That one under there. And then I've ordered a magnifying, it's one you put around your neck, and it's got 2 little legs that kind of lean on your chest so that you can see whatever it is you're working on. So that's on its way as well, so that I can work on my mum's, because I really, really want to get a good start on that. I've started it, but it gives me a headache. So I know there's just no point me carrying on until I do something about it. Wahey! Flinging my needle everywhere, and I've got a knot now because of that. So yeah, I've got a magnifying on the way as soon as that arrives, which should be by Friday, I think, if not before. Then I hope to get a good start on that by the weekend. If it doesn't arrive till Friday, I think I'll give it some love over the weekend. I did need a new lap frame, because now that a certain young man has started stitching, he wanted a lap frame. Now, Ellie's commandeered my first one, and I've only got one other, which is one I use. And being as I've got my Once Upon a Fairy Tale in this, then my scroll frame has got the mini Amazing Animal Kingdom of it that I'm doing for Kelly. So anything else that I wanted to work on, I had to use my lap frame for, because it can take a Q snap, it can take a hoop, it can take a scroll frame. So being as Riley needed a lap frame, I've given him my old one now. Not my old one, Ellie's got my old one, my new one that I had a few weeks ago. So I'm either going to have to get a new lap frame, or I'm going to have to take this out, and if I want to work on anything else, I'll have to put it in here instead. So we'll see how it goes. Riley's just finding it hard holding a hoop in his hand while stitching, which I totally understand.
I've got a sore on my hand, that's fine.
Yeah, it strains your wrist after a while trying to hold a hoop. No, I've just gone in the wrong one. So I'm going to look into a new frame, or just like mine, it's a stand, but then I've brought the Elbacy clamp to fit into it. So we'll see how it goes, if it annoys me getting this in and out and changing it with a new project and stuff. If I don't like it, then I'll go and purchase a new frame. I was looking at buying a big floor stand, but a friend of mine used to have one, and the problem she found was that although she took the legs of the stand under the settee where she was sitting, it still didn't come quite close enough to her. And there are frames out there that you can, the side legs, they have got hinges on them so it can lean forwards more. They're just a bit dearer. So I might not look into getting one of those, because it just means more floor space taken up as well if I buy a big floor frame. Did I do that one? No, so that one. Another knot. Stop it. Had one before and it just messed up my fabric. It's because I don't grab it in time from behind before the loop in the fabric catches. Nope, there's still a knot. Thought I did it then. No, 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 no. Ha. Ow. Because I've been helping Tyler this week as well, I've got blisters everywhere. I've had this pair of trainers. I always wear trainers because I go flying in anything else. Because of my hypermobility and the problems, you know, that just over flexibility can cause in my ankles. You know, I've already broke it once. I'd rather wear a pair of trainers and be safe. Well, I bought some, oh my gosh, end of last year, and I have been wearing them. But because I've had to help Tyler and I've been wearing them way more than I'm used to, I have 2 blisters on the back of my right foot. I have one on the back of my left, and I have one in the like, ouch.
Did you stab your
See, accident prone. I did. I've got them in my case. Be alright. Anyway, and then like I was saying, I've got another one like under my foot. It's like right under your toes. That's not the ball of your foot, is it? Well, whatever. I've got one there as well on my right foot, so I look like I've been in the wars today. Nope, I'm not even supposed to be doing one there. And I put plasters on them before I go every morning. And by the time I get back, they're gone. I don't actually know where they came off, at what point. But I don't know.
Next round we'll probably end up finding them if I come.
Yeah, when I go out next, I'll find them.
You'll probably find them around the houses or something.
Yeah. The weather the last couple of days has been just so warm here. And I think I've been watching a lot of people do temperature charts. I mean, Stitching Mummy's got the temperature typography one, which I've seen a few people doing, including herself. And then I've seen the temperature tree and all sorts. So I think next year I'm going to do one of those and just see how it looks. It'd be a lovely thing to do. And the colours are just awesome. Like the difference, you know, it's like right down in the blues, coming back up to the reds and oranges, and yeah, I think it would be a nice thing to do. So I'm going to look into that for next year, because obviously you want to start it in January, don't you? If there's not a new one out, I might just do the temperature typography one that she's doing at the moment, because it looks awesome. And I've been watching Stitching in the Cabin. I think that's what they're called. I just know them as Julie and Alyssa. Alyssa's been doing one on, I believe it's 40 count, and she's only been doing 1/1, and it is so tiny. But it looks so cute. As tiny as it is, it looks so cute. I don't think I could do it 1/1 on 40 count. I'm struggling 1/2 on 40 count, so I don't even know how she's doing it. But it looks amazing. And then I want to do a chatelaine as well. I've seen so many people do them and they are just gorgeous. How could anyone not want to do one? So I've got all these grand ideas that I've just got to somehow sort out. Not enough hours in the day, I say. Right. I'm going to let you guys go. Sorry you can hear my settee creaking. I'm trying to look what time it is. I've got to go and get the tea in. The kids are going to complain at me now that it's late. But hey ho. They're well fed. They're hardly starving. So, I'm going to let you guys go. If you enjoyed sitting having a chat with me, ouch, and you like the video, my legs are cramped. I would really appreciate it if you could give the video a thumbs up. That would really help. As usual, all the links you need are down in my description box, whether it's my social media, my buy me a coffee, or to the whip I'm working on today. I always put that in there as well if I remember. Any comments, any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And stay safe, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.